Hey everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry that we had to move the challenge forward by an hour today. Let's do our opening prayer and then off we go. O great Spirit, Father Sky, Mother Earth, the winds, the waters, my Father, my Mother, Atanaha, all that is. We thank you for our lives and we thank you for these good people. We thank you for all that we are and all that we are to become. We dedicate our time spent together and our relationships with one another to you. We ask that our suffering be ended and our pain be lifted, to the love and to the peace that lay beyond. Aho, amen, namaste. Okay, so today we're going to be focusing on bringing it all together. We're going to look at the structure and skill set of a certified medical intuitive, and we're going to learn what's possible when you bring your intuition into a professional transformative service. It's a deeper taste into being inside your divine life purpose as a healer and as a medical intuitive. I'm going to do our opening prayer, and then I'm going to channel a little bit about stepping into your divine life purpose, remove some of the blocks around that for you guys, and then we'll do our normal angel healings and channelings, okay? O great Spirit, Father Sky, Mother Earth, the winds, the waters, my Father, my Mother, Atanaha, all that is. We thank you for our lives and we thank you for these good people. We thank you for all that we are and all that we are to become. We dedicate our time spent together and our relationships with one another to you. We ask that our suffering be ended and our pain be lifted, to the love and to the peace that lay beyond. Aho, amen, namaste. Okay, so most people go into freeze before starting their divine life purpose, and it's because they can't see the how, right? They know what they're supposed to be doing. They know they're a healer. They know they're a spiritual teacher. They know that, they're supposed to start a new company, or they know that they really are supposed to write this book. They can feel it. They can feel the calling down in their bones. They can feel the pull towards doing what they came here to do. And at the same time, they're like, it's kind of like being stuck between the world, or between the quantum jump. At the same time, they're really scared of failure, and they're really scared that they're going, like, the future is going to be worse than the past. It's like, well, what if I leave the job and I can't get properly paid? What if I what's it called, start my spiritual business and I can't get any clients? What if I write the book and nobody cares that I wrote the book? It's that energy, right? Of what if I can't do it? And a lot of people don't associate that with the vibration of failure or with the vibration of disappointment, or doubt, but that's what it is, right? So you're stuck in this energy of the future is going to be worse than my past, and what if I can't do it? And then that becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, because to get a new business off the ground, to get any new venture off the ground, requires a lot of focus, a lot of energy, a lot of determination. And if deep down you believe you're going to fail, you're going to not put in the time, the focus, the energy, the dedication required, right? Because instead of aiming towards a goal of success, you are basically subconsciously focused on a future disappointment, right? So you guys can muscle test that on any level. I am focused on the disappointments or the pain that can come from my divine life purpose. And then if you have that, is it okay if I clear that, please? Just say yes to receive that. Okay, and then the next block that your angels are showing me is that a lot of you are aware that you stepping into your divine timeline would completely collapse the reality that you're in. You would have different family, different friends, different romantic relationships. Like, it would, this experience, this dream, this version of reality would end. So what your angels are saying is, you've been wanting this for a long time. So they're asking you to be really honest with yourself. You are not happy in this version of reality right now. You are really not happy in this version of reality. And the version that you are calling in cannot exist in the present moment whilst you're holding this old paradigm in the present moment. Okay. But let's be really, really honest, because that's what the angels are asking me to do, is you're not happy in this old paradigm. You're not happy where you are. And for the new stuff to come in, you have to let go of the old. Yes, some of you are laughing, but you can feel it, right? So I want you to hold your current life in your hands energetically. And I want you to give it to God. I want you to let God take it. And I want you to trust that what's coming in is going to be so much better than what you're letting go of. There we go. Ooh. Okay, and then the last thing the angels are showing me is like you're invested in controlling other people or situations. So it's kind of like, well, I'll step into my divine life purpose when I get a contract with Hay House Publishing, or when, I have more time, or when the kids are finished school, or when my partner believes in me, or when this person stops being abusive. And they're like, you're giving your power away. So can they release that putting your divine life purpose in the future, and can we bring it into the present, and can we show you that the divine purpose starts here? It starts now. And that in the presence of your divine life purpose, everything that's not in alignment with it will dissolve and fall away. And everything that's designed to lift you, to empower you, will come in. There we go. Okay, let's have a look at some questions. Okay, Kate saying, hi Sky, I'm starting to channel like crazy and I feel like all of my gifts are upgrading. Congratulations. I've been in a deep season of integration. I'd love a scan / any guidance. So your angels are showing me that this is really about you believing in yourself. And the more that you are comfortable with your gifts and you're able to be present with your power and really own it, the more comfortable you're going to be transforming spaces for other people, right? There's a part of you, hi Claire, hi Lavinia, hi Barbara. There's a part of you that's holding back because you don't really believe you're that powerful, you're that magical, you're that special. It's like, I need to practice my gifts. So can we release that? Would that be okay? And can we show you that you are perfect for where you are? You are perfect for the people that are in alignment with what they need and with which you agreed to be that spiritual catalyst for. Okay, that's looking a lot better. Owana saying hi. Hi, darling. Okay, Barbara's saying, thank you for yesterday. Really feeling the shift. Can you help me clear blocks about feeling my feelings? I'm interested in the angel course. My love. Okay, so let's just do one thing at a time. Let's call in Archangel Ariel, who's the angel of feelings. And let's just start sending so much unconditional love to that little inner child who was like, they're showing me you have an inner child who was just tired of feeling sad all the time and angry all the time. There we go. And who was really afraid she was going to get stuck in those feelings if she felt them, or that those feelings were a personality or an identity. And let's show her that her mom, her dad, other negative people, other abusive people were stuck in their feelings, and it became a part of their personality exactly because they refused to feel them. They got stuck because they were not processed, they were not felt. There we go. There's a difference between verbalizing a feeling and feeling a feeling. I know that sounds crazy, but it's really not. So if I'm angry at my son, or angry at my husband, or angry at my mom, cancel, clear, delete, and I'm shouting or blaming, or that's me being unconsciously angry. The anger has me. I'm under the control of the anger. If I'm feeling angry and I'm being present with that anger, right? And I'm allowing like that divine light to be a balm on the places where I'm hurt or angry. That's a conscious feeling of that feeling. There we go. And so it is. That's looking a lot better. Um, Barbara, we can drop you a DM and you can see, because I'm literally about to go into teaching the next round of the angel healing course. And we're going to start on the healing angels today. So we can drop you a message. Lavina saying, hey Sky, I jumped straight into my calling last year as an intuitive healer. Well done. I quit my high paying job, now part-time working 2 days, other job, and 3 days on healing business, but no consistent income. Okay, so let me just tune in. So the first thing they're showing me is exactly what you described. The first thing they're showing me is like a foot in both worlds. And it's a real fear of going all out or of really committing. So let's take your foot out of the old world. Let's also cut your course of the belief that your job is the source of your income. And let's plug you into God as the source of your income. Because you've kind of switched from your job as the source of your income to clients are the source of my income. We want to go past that altogether. God is the source of your income, and you are employed. You have a full-time job from God. There we go. Okay, that's looking really good. And then let's increase your capacity to receive, because your heart, darling, is really closed. Your whatever relationship you're in or have been in is like really affecting your ability to trust that people will like you, that they will love you, that they'll really recognize or validate your work. Let's just open your heart so that you can receive that. You can receive the validation, you can receive the love, you can receive being liked. There we go. Okay, and last but not least, your angels are showing me you've put like a whole load of conditions on. You have to like be more famous or be more well known or be established. It's like you're energetically making yourself a beginner healer. So let's literally show you that you've been a healer since before you were born, that you're not a beginner, that you're very advanced, and that you've been working for a long time, helping people for a long time, so that it's safe for you to charge appropriately. There we go. And so it is. Okay, Claire saying, oh my God, Glastonbury was powerful. I had a feeling, Claire. My seeing is opening up. Can I have a scan with what's going on? I'm feeling more spiritual warfare is what I'm being called to. Okay, so I'm going to scan, Claire, and there, yeah, you've got Archangel Michael with you so strong. And absolutely, like there's a huge part of your life purpose is divine protection and teaching people how to deeply protect themselves and to really be able to shift these darker energies out of their family line, out of their houses, out of the world is what they're showing me. Okay, and it's almost like permission. So let's just release your heart from this fear, like this waiting, and let's show you that you're safe. And that is exactly what you're here to teach other people, that it's safe for them to be protected. It's safe for them to defend themselves. It's safe for them to reclaim anything that's been taken, stolen, distorted by the divine, distorted by the darkness, and replace it with what's happening with the divine. And so it is. Living saying, I did show courage, but what's missing? My love, courage is not something, it's kind of like a beginner energy. Um, Consistency. I kid you not, conscientiousness and consistency is a big deal. Courage is not for the beginning, courage is for every single day. And especially in the beginning, when you don't have that external validation or recognition, building your reputation, building your community, it takes a lot of courage and it takes a lot of visibility, and without external validation, especially when we've been programmed to expect external validation because of school and stuff like that, most of us don't make it through the first 30 days, right? So for example, if you look at how I started doing my angel readings, I did angel readings weekly for almost 5 years before I was ever brave enough to charge for an angel healing, right? You do not have to go through the same thing. I didn't know how to monetize my spiritual gifts. You do, but you do have to start being more visible. You do have to start implementing a strategy. And you do have to take it really seriously, just like a job. It's not just showing up and doing the healing sessions. You have to take your marketing, your promotion, like really seriously. You have to start, taking a look at getting yourself more visible on PR, on podcasts, by doing readings, by doing lives. You have to really, like, by being in groups where you're helping people and positioning yourself as a powerful spiritual teacher. It's this energy of you have a job already. Trust me, it's a full-time job. When I first started doing like angel readings, just doing those readings every day and then answering the DMs and then booking in the one-to-one sessions was already plenty to keep me busy, right? So it's that energy of going full out instead of just hiding behind I'm doing sessions, and then replacing the free time that you have where no one's booked with finding another job or doing something else, instead of with the marketing and with the visibility required to get yourself to that level of community and trust with your audience. Your audience are real people. They are real people. They need a chance to get to know you. They need a chance to trust you. They need to really understand who you are. So you need to really be sharing with them what you do, whether that's by writing what you clear during healing sessions inside posts, whether that's by doing healing demonstrations like you'll see on my YouTube channel, whether that's doing energy clearings like I'm doing with you guys right now. But courage is what gets you off, like it's what lights the rocket, but consistency is what gets the rocket to the moon, right? It's an important thing. It's like awaken and then chop wood, carry water. The chop wood, carry water is the consistency. You go back to doing what needs to be done so that you can make an impact. You're very welcome, darling. Sorry, I'm just doing one last scan. Pretty missing. Hi, scan. I would love a scan and some guidance. So I'm scanning Purnima. Okay, so the angels are really like, I'm hearing Archangel Raphael coming in and I'm getting the words joy, 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 joy. Like you need to have some fun. It's like everything is difficult, everything is hard, everything is black. They're really showing me like you need to have some fun. It needs to not be about fixing, it needs to not be about hard work. Can we clear all this energy of like everything is hard, everything is difficult, everything is stuck? Let's let Archangel Raphael clear that energy so that you can experience joy. Ooh, there we go. Okay, and then the Archangel Michael's coming in and saying, are you willing to let go of control? They want to cut the cords to controlling how everything works out so that you can feel happy. So you think that you'll feel happy when life is the way that you want it to be, but actually life will be the way that you want it to be when you allow yourself to sustain the vibration of happiness. There we go. Happiness first, joy first, peace first, and then life will mirror those to you. But feelings first, then manifestations, not manifestations, then feelings. If you shut down feelings until the manifestation happens, you block the manifestation because feelings are the energy which then creates. There we go. And so it is. Ooh, Tany's saying, Dear Sky, I'm going to do a photo shoot in 2 hours for having some beautiful pics in corporate style. Yes. Any guidance for me to have real success? Thank you. You really, like the angels are really saying, we're back to this energy of fun. I'm really seeing Archangel Gabriel coming in. They're really saying, have fun, be sexy with it. Like they're really saying, drop the energy of seriousness and bring this energy of playful intensity to it. I'm just going to get Archangel Michael to come in and just hoover you, energetically hoover you, so that you can really experience that freedom and that playfulness and that joy. And so it is. Okay, I'm going to go and because I've got to do our 7-figure psychic next, and then I'm going to be jumping into our angel healing course. We had 380 people at the Medical Intuitive Mini Mind for the Shift Network for the next 7 weeks. So it's absolutely gone insane. If you guys have felt maybe like really busy, that's why I'm playing catch up now. So you're going to see me really being a lot more present today with everything. And we're really clearing stuff. We're about to move into healing angels with the angel healing course. So for those of you that want to do angel healing and want to become certified angel healers, there's still time to join us. And Medical Intuitive starts in September. This class is already really, really strong and powerful. So if you know you're supposed to be Medical Intuitive, if you want this to be your main career, or if there's an illness that you want to heal, talk to me about Medical Intuitive Mastermind, okay? Because that's really, really, really going to help you really step into that spiritual power, really set yourself on fire with those spiritual gifts. And if you are trying to deal with your spiritual business, so some of you are, and you're worried about where you're stuck or where the energy is, like not moving, or you're not sure how to position yourself, or you don't know how to set frequencies for people to achieve different things, you've never held a space for a group of people, or you've never been inside your divine life purpose, or you've been doing this for a while, so I've got some pretty experienced spiritual teachers in there, but you really want a space where the teacher that can help you achieve your goals and not compete with you and really just hold you, then 7-figure psychic is the one that's calling you. Okay, I love you guys so much. I'm going to do our closing prayer, and I'll see you guys over in the groups. Oh, great spirit, Father, Sky, Mother, Earth, the winds, the waters, my father, my mother, Atanaha, all that is. We thank you for our lives, and we thank you for these good, good people. We thank you for all that we are and all that we are to become. We dedicate our time spent together and our relationships with one another to you. We ask that our suffering be ended and our pain be lifted, to the love and to the peace that lay beyond. Aho, amen.